Now, it's not a skill that uh, family and to give service to all of you. Not so that we can have certificates on your wall, to have to, so we can be of service to others. And as I was going through those ancient knowledge, and it's from Confucius. Not when you don't know it, when that you don't know. Essentially, know something, just say, it's obvious. We start, let's ask for blessing, shall we? That way, what and Father today? And my teacher, they know a lot more about than me, years. I just know pranic healing. I don't mean like just. I haven't studied other traditions. I, actually, says, I don't know. Period. Them, how can I say I don't know it? He said, look, right? And he said, United States to give a retreat, and I'm just getting everything ready. Some of you heard the story already. Had so so I asked one of the students who was there, who's been around for a while. I said, "Excuse me, could you just do healing that what I'm taking care of, audiovisual and everything else?" I look up, and this lady's just standing there. I go, "Excuse me, that guy has back pain. Do something about it." And I remember, I know 27. I distinctly remember it because it was the ridiculous thing in the universe. She goes, I know 27 different healing modalities. I don't know which one to use. I'm going, how do you feel? Done. Okay. Finished. Incredible. How could a person who's supposed to know so much be useless? I know that sounds unkind, but that's exactly the point. They can't do anything with it. And I'm thinking, I know one. Just one. Best of my abilities. And it reminds me of how we always have to be number one, sincere and humble. If you don't know something, just shut up and say, I don't know it, period. You're not even done with your conversation. They keep saying, I know, I know. I'm going, if you know everything, ruthless self-honesty is about. I don't know everything, but what I know, I want to make sure I know it better than anybody else. And that's the key. That's real knowledge. Not because I'm referring to what Tony Robbins says as BS. It's a belief system. Okay, by the way, some of you who are on the other platforms, on Instagram, it's very clear. I'm in the Philippines, share the Wi-Fi. Regardless, if you're watching this in YouTube, Facebook, panicking.com, or mexico.org, I will re-upload the clean version because this one's probably choppy. Instagram doesn't take much bandwidth. Anyway, let's go back to what I was saying. What Confucius is saying, when you know something, acknowledge it. When you don't know something, just say, I don't know, or I have limited knowledge. And what I love about my teacher is, if somebody asks me in class, okay, he's supposed to be a great teacher, somebody asks him a question, he goes, that's not my area of specialization. That's that. Okay, next question. He doesn't say, oh, and make something up. No, he says, I don't know. That might sound so obvious, but if you look at the people around you who do not have self-interest, do not have self-honesty, they spew out verbal vomit. When the whole thing is done, you go, that person didn't answer my question. And that is so common. That's why, especially in the spiritual field, that's why people get confused. If you don't know something, just say, I don't know. Or you just say, I remember my teacher would say, okay, anyway, that's not my area of specialization. Or he would say, let me meditate on it. That's it. As simple as that. Now, to take it one step forward, if you don't know it, obviously you want to study it. So learning never stops. Now, I just want to disintegrate one big nonsense that people believe in. How many of you heard the saying, oh, you cannot teach old dog new tricks? That's just an excuse for people who are lazy. Your age might, let's say, slow down your brain's ability to process information compared to when your body's younger. But it doesn't mean you're dumb or you can't learn. That's pure nonsense. That's why people say, oh, you can't teach old dog new tricks. I'm going, whatever. Go find that teacher. Don't waste my time. Because if you have the motivation to learn something, you might not learn it as fast and as efficiently as you used to. Maybe your memory is not as good as you used to. But by affirming that pure nonsense, that whatever, first of all, you're not a dog. Okay? Dogs are great. But you cannot teach them whatever. I mean, so don't use that as a stupid excuse. I've heard that so many times. I'm going, whatever. Let me talk to somebody else. It's useless. I don't have the patience with people who give stupid excuses themselves and create their own self-limiting beliefs and complain, I can't help it. I'm going, don't waste my time. Achievers do not use anything as an excuse. Period. That's it. You don't know a language? Okay, you have two choices. Choice one, apply yourself and learn it. If you don't have the time or you don't have the motivation or whatever, it's simple. Get an interpreter or translator. Simple as that. You go to a foreign country, I can't speak the language. Okay, Google Translate. It's so irritating when people use stupid excuses when they want to learn something. They just learn it. If someone puts a gun in your head and said, I want you to learn this language, I guarantee you will push yourself. Right? That's it. Lesson is very simple. Don't accept limitation as a limitation. I heard some teacher said that. I apologize, I don't remember who it is, but I remember I go, do not accept limitation as your limitation. Just move your ass and do something about it. Because I can never use that as an excuse. When Master told me, do this, do that, do this, I cannot say, Master, I didn't know. Because I got in trouble a few times with that. He would ask me, okay, what is the, I forgot, I think he asked me, what is the number? He asked me a number. What is the number of interest rate on something? And just spit out my go, Master, I don't know. He goes, what do you mean you don't know? From a range of 0 to 100. You could give me some approximation. Oh. Then he basically told me I was being lazy. Just 0 to 100. Okay, interest rate from 0 to 100. Is it closer to 100? Is it 99% interest rate? Or is it 1%? Is it 5%? Give me a range. Don't be lazy. I mean, he didn't say it in those hurtful words, but that's basically what he was telling me. So on one end of the spectrum, you have people who claim they know everything, and usually that's a clue they don't know much. You realize that? When you have somebody who says, I know, most likely they don't know much. That's why I had to put on a facade, right? I know everything. And on the other end, you have people who just accept excuses like, oh, I don't know, too old to learn, or it's my culture, whatever stupid excuses. So it's two ends of the spectrum. But in reality, it's what is your motivation? You want to learn? Do something about it. You don't want to learn, just say, I don't want to learn, period. Just be honest with yourself. That's why when I read this, anyway, I'm not going to repeat the whole long, boring, way Confucius said it. Basically, if you know something, acknowledge it. I know this subject. And how much you know that knowledge is also important. It's not just the quality, but the quantity of your knowledge. I know pranic healing. I've been studying it for 30-some years with a teacher. But it doesn't mean I know everything about it and I perfected. I don't. I'm still learning. So when somebody asks me in class, say, oh, when green energy does this, what does he do? I tell them, okay, green energy disintegrates negative emotions, negative thoughts. No, I'm sorry. It disintegrates disease energy. However, for emotional stuff, violet energy works better. And they start asking, well, what is the effect of that in the astral body, mental body? I'll say, with my limited knowledge, this is what I know. If they ask something deeper, and I don't know it, I go, let me study it a little further. Make sense? That's that. And just, they ask some more. What do you think of when the Akashic Records is blah, blah, blah? I'm going, I tell them, I have an exact answer for you. And they go, yeah, what is it? I go, I haven't have the slightest clue. And they're shocked, like, but you're supposed to teach. I go, I teach what I know. I'm not going to teach something I don't know. As simple as that. And they say, but how about this? How about that? This, Dr. Joe Dispenza said this. The Dalai Lama said, go ask them. You ask me what I know? This is what I know. If they told you something else, well, they must know more than I do. Go ask them. And they're usually shocked. They go, if they leave because of that, well, sayonara. The most important part is, as my teacher always says, practice ruthless self-honesty. When we practice ruthless self-honesty, we don't have to pretend like I know something. When somebody asks me about, what is the quantum, blah, 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 this, I'm going, You ask me something about pranic healing, about arhatic yoga, of what I've been taught, I'll tell you. So the lesson is quite simple, just to finish it off, don't want to belabor the issue, is let us all have the sincerity and the humility to know what we know and what we don't know. Period. Full stop. End of story. And if you know something, you don't have to broadcast it to the world that, hey, I know this, because people will see by the way you talk, the way you act, how much you know. If we overextend it and really want to get it out there, I know something, it simply shows an insecurity within us that we don't know enough. Yeah, it's funny. I go to family parties. Like now, here I'm in the Philippines for a family event. People would ask me, "So do your relatives and friends know what you do?" I go, "Some." Don't you tell them? They didn't ask. Why should I tell them? What should I tell them? Does a doctor walk around and tell everyone they're a doctor? No. What for? But when they're needed to perform, they perform. That's it. Very simple. So my relatives, some of them do, some of them don't. They ask for help, I do healing. They don't ask for help, I don't do anything. But sometimes if I notice that they're open to it, I'll say, "Oh, by the way, would you like to try something?" I'll say, "Would you like to try," being in the Chinese community, you say, "Would you like to have the chi, the life force flow better so your body feel better?" They say, "Yes," I do it. They say, "Oh, no, I'm okay," then I back off. I don't need to broadcast to the world how much I know. So whatever we know, we acknowledge it at the right time and the right amount. And whatever we don't know, we have two choices. Choice one, just say, "I don't know," and it's not area of my expertise, not area of interest for me, so that's that, period. Or you go, "I like to learn this new language. I like to learn to play this instrument." Okay, I don't know it yet, but I'm going to apply myself, practice constancy, aim and effort, and learn it and know it. That's it. Simple. Let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, personally to my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguju Mailing, we humbly ask for divine light, love, guidance, help, healing, protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, so we will do the great invocation. We haven't done that for a while. So we can be instruments to bless the earth with peace, with love, with divine wisdom, understanding, with kindness and love, and divine willpower. Now, let me just add one thing very quickly. This thing about willpower is quite interesting. If you want to learn something, or you already know something and you want to apply it, or you want to refrain from hurtful words, or you want to express more kind words and kind actions, the soul, the I am, uses one of its aspects to do all of this. It's called your will. That's why you notice in the meditation we always say the will to do good, right? The willingness to do good. Not just goodwill, because goodwill, that means you have the potential. That's within all of us. The potential is there. But whether you do something about it, it's a completely different story. May all be blessed with goodwill and the will to do good, the willingness to do good. You might have a cure for cancer, but if you sit on your ass and don't do anything to share it, nothing happens. Make sense? You might be the loving, kind person, you have that within you, but you don't extend a finger to do something about it, nothing happens. So there has to be the willingness to do good. Willingness, will. So the soul has to will the person to love, will to go learn, will to use knowledge. Keep that in mind. Put your hand like this. I am that. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion or the thoughts, I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine willpower. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're still all growing and learning. I am one with God, I am one with all. This is the truth regardless of my capacity, the capacity of my brain and my nervous system to register this truth. And so it is. So open your hands in blessing. Just say we are one. Visualize the earth in front of you. Let's chant Om. 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 From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. May love descend on earth. May God's message of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. Just be still. From the center which you call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Just be still. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the great avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. Just be still. Now imagine a brilliant light just floating above your head like a miniature star or a miniature sun. There's a brilliant, brilliant light just floating above your head. Just put your complete awareness in that brilliant light and listen. The rest will be done for you. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. Now, so be it. From the center which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Now just be still. Your soul is blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. So be it. Just be still. Om. 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 Blessings be to all. Just be still. May all be blessed. Now gently lower your hands. Maintain your stillness and awareness on that brilliant light above your head. Just be still and listen. May you, the soul, be blessed with divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. Om. Ahum. Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness, the inner peace, and just simply let go and let things be now. Allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into that brilliant light. You are that light. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Very gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing again. Picture the earth in front of you. Visualize all the people you love. Fill them with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed without exception. And so it is. Now be aware of your feet, the base of your spine. Put your golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to all the spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahagujain. Thank you in full faith. So it is. All right. You can come back if you haven't already. You might have noticed we extended the stillness time a little more. And the idea is to train you to really experience and immerse yourself in that stillness. You've heard me say this before, and I'll talk about it again. We had it in a few videos before. In stillness is real power. In stillness is real power. people don't realize that when you're really, really still, the energy of the higher self, the soul, is able to permeate your entire being. The complete opposite of that, if you notice, when you're stressed out of your mind, you're going all over the place. It's just like a boat thrown to the ocean with no anchor. Clear? That's that. So thank you very much for joining me. And just a few announcements. You might have noticed I have this shirt, and so we have that available. I'll put the link back in as soon as I can. I'll have my assistant do it. I'm traveling, so I don't know if I can. I have it here in front of me. So we have this just to remind us that if you want to be empowered, make sure you always anchor the light. Anchor the light of the spiritual self, of God and the higher beings within you. All right, I think that is it. And I know a lot of you already joining me. Just refer to it again. In a few weeks' time, April 4 to 8, April 11 to 15, we have Healer's Mastery, where I'm sharing Master Choice teachings on Pranic Healing Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, Level 4, basic Pranic Healing, Advanced Pranic Healing, Pranic Psychotherapy, and Pranic Crystal Healing in 5 straight days, morning to night, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. We don't do anything half-ass. And if you're really interested, come on down. It's in person, not online, and we practice the heck out of it. We study, we practice. And that's one of the ways that you can be of service to others, to be skillful in the science and art of healing. Okay? Again, I don't know when we're going to do another Anchor Light. I'll do what I can to find the time, carve out the time to be of service to all of you. All right? Namaste, everyone. You all take care. And again, if you're on the platforms of YouTube, panicking.com, Facebook, masterco.org, I know the uploading is not so clear. It requires more bandwidth. So the streaming might not be clear, might be choppy, whatever. I'll replace them, at least once I can, with a better stream so you can learn the lesson. Okay? Namaste, everyone. You all take care. And we will see you in the next Anchor Light. God bless.